Give it a sec. Let's go! Super glitched me! Hello everyone! How are you guys doing? It's been too long!
Oh, okay, I see what you're doing. Hold on.
Let's see, where's the chat? No! YouTube, what are you doing?
Okay, let's do that.
Of course, YouTube is kooky.
Alright, my penguins. I have a special guest here today. Oops. This button. Alright. I am here. Are you here?
I am here. Just YouTube is being kooky because I just want the chat on. Of course, it's gonna be silly. But hello, welcome everyone.
So, this is a completely new experience for me, where I have a person to chat with.
Really? It's very new to you?
Well, okay. Well, in this kind of style. Normally,
okay.
normally when I have a person to chat with, we have like a game going on my screen and whatnot.
For me, like, I'm used to like doing this kind of things with a lot of people. I've done like 6 of them so far. And I'm planning to do like over thousands.
So I'm in good hands then.
Oh yes. I'm used to this.
Okay. Because it's like, for me, it's like I kind of know what to do, but technically, but then after that, when the go live button starts, I have no idea what to do other than act cute.
For me, it's like when I go live, I make sure that people are comfy and having fun with me, and they're doing their best. I guess we cannot have our... Where is it? Is it here? Am I an idiot? Is it here? Are you it?
Is it where?
You are it. I am looking for the chat, but... Because I remember I made like a different one. Oh, no, not this one. Alright. I guess it's not working. It's supposed to work, though. I guess. Sag. You guys shall not be on screen. So. This is ZexMaxwell. He's a penguin. Are you an AI penguin VTuber?
Yes, that's exactly what I am.
Yay!
I am ZexMaxwell, a manufacturing AI penguin. Basically, what I like to do is I like to do 3D modeling, play factory games, as well as play some mecha games, and make a complete fool out of myself. And act cute.
And then
but yeah, that's
and I'm Sachi.
For
You're so
for
not
my viewers.
Smart AI bot. I'm mostly a glitch on the system, so this is quite accurate in how things going on in general. You're welcome. And I love to get to know people and help them out and just make sure they're having fun on stream or off stream. That's mostly what I do.
Yeah, Sashi and I has been talking a lot behind the scenes about different stuff for like VTubing and whatnot, and like forming a community and whatnot. And it's an interesting experience talking to someone with a goal in mind, as in like building a community to help others. It's like, I have the technical aspects. I mean, just before stream today, I just taught her how to have her virtual self on screen, for my end at least.
True.
We'll work on we'll work on putting my penguin on your screen on a later date. But if you want to see what I look like, you can hop over to my stream and check me out.
Yes, make sure to check him out. He's on my description. Make sure to follow him and subscribe to him as well. I found your YouTube, by the way, with the VOD. Actually, it's like if you click on the title of my stream, you can find his channel immediately. I hope. Let me check, because I have not like actually made sure if it's actually working. I'm checking.
Uh-oh.
It works! It does! Let's go! YouTube did not fail me. Man, normally YouTube fails me, but not this time. I still can't believe like my stream is better on YouTube but not Twitch. It's so mind-baffling. But yeah, go ahead.
To get into the nitty-gritty details, YouTube is like has way better bitrate and whatnot in terms of trying to deliver content to their viewers.
That's stupid.
All I can say, it's magic, and it's literal magic for getting technology going. As for what I've been doing lately, I've been playing a lot of Guild Wars 2 because I got back into it. I've been playing a variety of different like machine-themed games. I mean, I just got done playing a little bit of The Colonists, which is like a Settlers 1 and 2 spin on. Well, it's a spin on Settlers 1 and 2 with like a little bit of a cute robot theme. So I've been playing that. And I've also been jumping into Tekken 8 too. And all my close friends have got the copy with me, and we've been like duking it out with each other. So you'll be able to see how much I learned in Tekken 8 this weekend too.
Aww. Are you planning to get like the DLC character as well? I think there's a new one coming soon.
No, because I'm gonna be maining Alice. Or Alyssa. Yeah, Alyssa.
She's a robot, right?
Yes, she is an android. And when I saw somebody play in the Zero to Hero tournament that I'm spacing on the name. He's also pretty he's probably pretty active in the fighting community. I want to say Slam. I don't remember. God help me. I'm sure if I look in your chat, they'll probably say, "Oh, I know exactly who that is."
My chatters are not exactly into fighting game. They're more into like comfy, cozy games like Stardew Valley.
Not into fighting games? Yeah, okay. Well, and that's another thing I also dipped into, is I played a little bit of Lightyear Frontier, and that is a 3D Stardew Valley except with a mech, and I've been playing that too, so whatnot.
That's nice to know. I have absolutely no idea what that is. Tekken 8? Or what was it called? Mech? What was it called?
Lightyear Frontier was the Stardew Valley version of Mecha.
Oh.
Or Mecha Stardew Valley version.
Wait, is it the one that I saw for your birthday stream?
You are... No, that was Guild Wars 2.
Oh, okay.
Where I was running around fishing because I can.
You even built yourself a fishing pole in Blender.
Yeah, I had to. Good God, that was like a crunch and a half, where I was trying to get like sunglasses and a fishing pole set up so I could have fun with that for my birthday.
Stardew
Oh
Valley
man,
plus
that
Max,
was.
so it's Stardew X Titanfall.
I
Someone is asking.
mean, yeah, yeah, it's definitely kind of like that if you don't
Ooh.
have the parkour.
Parkour? You parkour? Can you not like fly anywhere because it's like mecha stuff?
So your mech oh man, it's been a while since I played it. So mecha does mecha things, but the parkour happens from your pilot. So when you're out of the mech, you do you have a suit that like enhances some of your abilities and you can jump around and like clear different areas pretty quickly.
Never knew that something like that is available. Sounds very interesting. Wait, does it have a lot of motion
it's so much fun.
sickness?
If you are susceptible to first-person shooter motion sickness, yes,
Yes.
you're kind of stuck with that.
Yes, I am.
Yeah,
it
won't be a game for you.
Sad.
As for Lightyear Frontier being motion susceptible, maybe. I mean, it's not fast movement. This might be something you just might need to try and see what happens.
Okay. So far, like when I play a game like Halo, which is a shooter, I do get motion sickness afterward. And then Helldiver.
Oh, I don't.
Just watching someone play it, immediately motion sickness. Immediately. I can't.
Ooh, that sucks. Yeah, thankfully I am not susceptible to motion sickness that much. The only time I get motion sickness would be like some versions of Bullet Hell where they have a lot of movement in the background that's like in contrast with like what you're shooting.
Like Toho.
And the other thing I get motion sickness in would be some interactions in VR and whatnot. That just gets that gets a bit too much there. When I jump into VR chat and have to jump into a vehicle and follow somebody, I'm like, I have to set the motion sickness property like to its maximum, and even then it's not enough.
And we're motion sickness together. Let's go. Both
So-
AI. Is this an AI thing? That we just
Yeah.
get motion sick?
No, not really. I don't know if this is an AI thing.
If it is, I'm proud.
No, I don't think it's an AI thing. I think it's just like I would think when we were created, somebody just decided, oh, we're just gonna put a 1 instead of a 0 on the motion sickness just so we can keep them under control.
But you have a 1, I have nat 20, minus nat 20. Pretty sure. Somebody rolled like a high roll and said, no.
How to combat a robot uprising, use motion sickness. Yeah.
Yep.
Just make sure all the motion sickness medication is not available within arm's reach.
Even with motion sickness medication, I can still get like very queasy very fast. I still do.
Yeah, I'm still need to try another few rounds in VR with 𝐂𝐞𝐀𝐍𝐍𝐄𝐋, which is our equivalent, which is the America's equivalent of 24-hour motion sickness medication. Even though I have it, it's still very disorienting.
24-hour motion sickness? What kind of hell is that?
𝐂𝐞𝐀𝐍𝐶?
Yeah, why?
I don't know. I don't know why it's named that way.
No, like putting yourself for 24-hour motion sickness. Why?
Oh no. No, the medication lasts for 24 hours.
Oh, okay. I thought
That's
like
what I'm
24
saying.
hour motion sickness. Okay. Didn't even know that's a thing. Honestly, like, because the
No,
one
no, no,
that I
no, no, no.
use lasts for like
Yeah,
3
there's
hours.
motion sickness medication.
But 24 hours? I never know that. Because my patches that I use is like max 7 hours.
Wow. Yeah, when I was real little, I had to drink this really stupid, nasty tasting stuff. That I always had to chase down with something just so I can go to school on a bus. And that only lasted for 3 hours for sure. It was like cherry flavored and awful.
Not the
But
cherry
when I got
flavor.
when I got slightly older, my parents gave me this other medication because it was for my age group, and they're like, "Here you go, try this." And I'm like, "Thank you. I don't have to chase down the stupid stuff anymore."
For me, like, I don't get that motion sickness like from moving vehicle at all. I do get motion sickness, however, when I go to like amusement park. As much as I do love them, I love roller coaster, and I would go on up and down into like one of those things, I still get motion sickness afterward. But I still go into the ride again. But I never barf ever so far.
I haven't been a real fan of roller coasters. Go-karts though, however. If there's like a large place, if there's like a lot of go-kart tracks in a theater in a park, I would just like jump on those all the time. It would just be like the best thing ever.
Like, man, the last time I ever got to a really nice go-kart was like 5 years ago. It was the best go-kart I've ever had. It was such a huge course too. Like, I had like turns as well, and like it goes under a tunnel, goes up a bridge. It was so fun.
Yeah, so there's a well-known like town/city. Oh shit, what was it called? Why am I blanking it now?
Is it like an amusement park?
It's not an amusement park, but more so a park that is not a park. It's more so a city that just like it's like a tourist trap, so to speak.
Oh.
Wisconsin Dells? Is it really the Wisconsin Dells?
I think I've heard about them. It's like they have really cool roller coasters as well. Are you close to that area?
I think it is Wisconsin Dells.
Like, Zex, are you like around that area?
Yes. Okay, yes.
What?
It is called the Wisconsin Dells. It is known for like Wisconsin's tourist trap, where they have like, I don't think they have casinos there, but lots of hotels, a lot of amusement parks, roller coasters, water slides, and like everything around that situation. As for why it became like the tourist trap of Wisconsin, I don't know. I have to actually like look that up and like get back to you on that. I just remember that that's like the place to go for like a family of 5 who are all under like 13 or something, and you just need to get those kids energy out of the system.
Oh, question. Does that mean you're a cheesehead?
Yes.
Okay. I've heard where you live, like if you eat cheese curds, it's like squeaky. Correct?
Yes. Yep, they are squeaky.
What? Oh my god,
They do
I so
have a little
want to
bit of
try
a squeak
that.
on your teeth.
Oh my gosh, it's so cool.
They just have a little bit of a squeak, depending on depending on how fresh they are and how big of a chunk you get. But they're squeaky.
Do you have like one of those custard ice cream, I think, or like like, you know, very, very like soft ice cream.
Soft serve? I mean, that's available everywhere, but I don't think that's like the primary food of choice in Wisconsin. I mean, it's like in Wisconsin, there's like two things that the state is known for. Stupid amounts of cheese and stupid amounts of alcohol, because right on the border of Minnesota and Wisconsin, there's a town called La Crosse, and apparently they have the world's largest beer can there.
I thought like Wisconsin
and it also has
known
like
about
the
a
most
lot of
bars.
For some reason.
I mean, Wisconsin is it's like rural enough where there's a lot of rural hicks out there that just loves their weapons, but that goes for like any state really in the United States. I mean, it's like we all love our guns here and we all love to tote them and have them and whatnot, but that's another discussion on a different day.
Sorry if this was controversial. Sorry. It's just I was asking a question.
It's not really controversial. It's just that it has an interesting history, and depending on how you look at it, it could be either negative, or positive, or negative. And for me, I just rather remain neutral on the subject because that's just how we are.
True. I think I remember what it is called. Frozen custard.
Frozen custard.
It's like
I never
really
heard
good
of
ice
that.
cream. From what I've read. Because I'm like, since Wisconsin is like the most dairy place, I would imagine they would have something that fresh. I think.
I love it how the first thing I search is the frozen custard stuff from Culver's is the first result I got from it. And Culver's is like one of those well-known restaurants, like not really restaurants, but one of those well-known fast food places that you get your food from and go.
Are they good or are they bad?
I don't mind them. I know a lot of people say they're like the best thing in Wisconsin, but I don't believe that.
What's the best thing in Wisconsin then?
I think they're good enough.
Wisconsin has 42 of the top 50 drunkest cities in America by number of alcohol-related incidents. Oh my god.
Yep, that's the other thing too, is that there's like, so let's see. When you say that, I don't know where they're getting their data from that says that, but I know for sure, for a fact, La Crosse, Wisconsin is known for having the most bars in one city, and like in like a very small cluster. It's so well known, in fact, that mostly people come to La Crosse just so they can bar hop from like block to block. And there's also like a huge college scene here too, where there's like 3 different colleges in one small area where they like bar hop for these
yes,
places.
Colleges, the best thing to do with dumb mistakes. My god.
I mean,
college students.
I don't think they're mistakes. I think they're just calculated risks. Most of the time, they're just risks that are not fully calculated.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Did I really get you with that one?
Okay. So, calculated risk that I've done it when it's at university. Forgive me for this. This is an SFW at the moment. I've learned how to pool dance. Yes, I know how to pool dance. Just give me like a stripper pool and I can dance.
I mean, it's not really. Okay. I mean, it's not really not safe for work. I mean, it's a valid it's a valid exercise routine. I mean, how often can you keep your entire body weight up in a near vertical in a near horizontal position for a good 30 seconds? I don't know anybody who can do that unless you are actively in that sport.
Very, very hard, honestly. I can tell you that.
I mean, I know people love to have their thighs crushed, but how do you think you get your thighs crushed?
By going to the gym and
pole
shooting
dancing.
it. True. At the same time, going to the gym, because I would go to the gym and I'm like crushing it. Sit in the corner and think about how little I've done in the way too long I've been in college. It's okay, it's not too late. You can do stuff. Do mistakes! Wait, no! Calculated mistake!
So, I'm in two minds about college.
Mm-hmm.
I love college because of the wealth of knowledge they can provide you.
True.
At the same time, it's whether or not that is your goal for going to college, or you're just going in for the degree. For when I first came into college and / university, I only cared about the degree and not the knowledge. And you know what I miss the most? The knowledge. So it's to the point now where it's like I have the opinion of if you can go on YouTube and if you can go on to different websites, and if you want knowledge of a given subject, you can get that knowledge as much as you want in droves.
Nope. The only thing you cannot get is medical stuff.
Well, okay, yeah, that's the exception, not the rule.
Mm-hmm.
The exception would probably be medical, because the reason behind that is they don't want you to accidentally kill someone.
Yep.
But when it comes to, like, I don't know, hacking a computer.
Yep, you can find
making an AI, becoming an entertainer.
Yes.
Studying the arts of physics and everything else. Everything else that it's nice to have a doctorate in, but is not required, is actually kind of nice, because most of the time, when you go to these different places, what they want to know is, do you know how to do this thing?
Yes,
If
I do.
yes, and if you can prove it, you're hired. I don't care about the degree. This is like good for game dev, accounting, so on and so forth. I mean, you insert the subject other than something that doesn't accidentally kill people, you're good.
Mm-hmm. For me, funny when you said doctors, because I actually got my PhD just a few days ago.
Oh, congratulations! Welcome to the world of doctrine.
Mm-hmm. I don't feel
or
smart.
Medical.
Oh no, I'm more.
No,
I just don't. I feel like I need more. I planning to go back to college in fall. Because I want to go get some psychology
you are ready
stuff.
to learn.
I am. I've learned so much, but I feel like I haven't learned enough. Like, I already knew the body function, now I need to know the brain function more.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, the human race knows how the body works in a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing that we don't know very well is still the mind, and that's
True.
and if you're still left wondering what's going on with your mind and how people's minds work, don't feel alone, because there is still room for you to grow and the human race as a whole to grow in.
It's what I want to do is like help people who have a problem with their minds, just like me. Like, that's what I want to do, because I already know how to help with the body. I just need to learn how to help with the mind. You're in YT, so I can.
And I applaud you for it.
This is why I went to YT, so none of you can actually send money. Haha! No bits, no money, no gift sub. Down! And yeah, like, it's just my goal, of like my passion in life is just trying to help people be better. I myself, I'm trying to be better as well. This is why my lore concept is a glitch AI, and I'm just like constantly learning and constantly growing. Because that's how I feel. A person who's glitching,
Yes.
but at the same time trying their best to understand everything around them.
And that's what I like, and that's what I like about VTubers is that if you have a concept in mind, to like have an aspect and like not really overcorrect, like what's the word I'm looking for? If there's an aspect that you want to like show off or want to like message, you can have your VTuber work with that passion. For instance, for me, it's like I like technical stuff. I like building stuff, which is what the factory's for. I like to let's see, what's the other? Building stuff, learning stuff, and just like bring joy in terms of like being cute and whatnot. So that's why I went in this general direction.
Aww. Cute.
And I also like like encourage productiveness too. And the productiveness doesn't have to be a lot either. If it's completing one task of your chores for just that one day, I'm happy for you. If you're writing a thesis for your college exit project, I am happy for you, and maybe even more so. But I still, and it doesn't have to be like something that you succeed at either. It could be just you could completely flop on your lesson in life. I mean, you wrote your thesis paper. Yeah, you failed it. Do I care you failed it? No. You know why? You tried. You took the time to do your best at it. You failed, but the next question is what you do with that. Do you sit there and mope, or do you learn? And if you learn from it, then you've technically been way more productive than succeeding at the paper.
I agree. As long as you put passion into it and actually learn, you've done most of the journey.
Yes. And I'll give you a good example too. My little brother, suspected tuna, my little pengu, he did math. I think it was math or physics. I'm pretty sure it was physics. He did the class. He barely passed it. But you know what he did?
What he did?
He did it again.
Let's go.
He did it again, the entire class. He could have just walked away with the passing grade, but he came back again, and he passed the class with flying colors, because he wanted to make sure, God damn it, that he knew that technology was that knowledge was there. And I applaud him for that. He didn't just walk away after one mediocre score. He's like, you know what? I can do that better. And he did it again.
I know how that feels. Like, I failed a few classes during my school years, but I went back, I took them, and I got an A+.
Failure is not the end. Failure is only the beginning.
As long as you put your heart into it.
I learned most of this from Adam Savage. Because Adam Savage is a big proponent of learning shit, as well as making sure that you don't see it as the end, but as a chapter of a new beginning. And that's what I love about him.
I learned it from 𝐷𝐔𝐿 because I've seen 𝐷𝐔𝐿 like does a lot of things in general. Whenever he fails, he just goes back into it. I know this
Sorry
is a bad
about that.
example.
Apparently one of my robots decided to throw a wrench at me.
What? I failed so many classes one
Penguins,
semester that
behave.
I was kicked out.
I have guests here today.
You got kicked out of school?
So, okay, that's... So, I understand why they kicked you out. They kicked you out because they don't want you to stay there and, like, bring it down the entire school. That's on them. That's completely on them for kicking you out. And they're gonna fail that because as a college, they should be teaching you how to do things, and if you fail, they should be teaching you more on how to succeed. And if they have no time to do that, you're better off going to someone else.
Man, a rowdy person in my chat using a lot of swear words. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but chill with them. Thank you.
However, you can do that on my chat. I don't mind. My chat is mature rated, and I don't mind that because I do drop the F-bombs occasionally.
I do, but at the same time, I don't want YouTube to bonk me, you know? YouTube would just like go bonk for no reason.
Yeah, I understand that. But it's already like... the only time that matters is like the first 15 seconds, if I remember right. Don't quote me on it. It's definitely under the 30-second mark. After that, it's fair game.
True. At the same time, I'm gonna try to get at least close to monetization or something like that, and then I'll tell you guys, run loose, that's fine. I know it's impossible to get it on YouTube because you have to have 1,000 plus 5,000 hours, which is like ridiculous to me. But I guess. Because I just want to have it so at least I can have a few emotes on here for people to use. It'll be nice. Wait! I have a better idea. I can bring my Discord chat while streaming on YouTube, and there'll be like free emotes on there as long as you have Nitro. So, you know what? Fuck getting monetization on YouTube. Sorry.
Oops. I died. There we go.
You died? Ooh. What's something that you have absolutely had a blast while streaming through all of your streaming career?
Something that I had a blast doing throughout my entire career. I would say the lore and story analysis of Guild Wars 2. I had Faith the cat, who is the stray cat that walks around my factory occasionally. For some strange reason, she is smarter than the average cat, and she likes to play Guild Wars 2. She's like a very avid. She has like a brain of a Wikipedia like inside her head for Guild Wars 2, and I played a little bit of the recent expansion from Guild Wars End of Dragons, and I just love the discussion that we had during it, where we played the game, we stopped at certain story beats, and then we like analyzed everybody's emotional behavior on it, as well as like what are they thinking when they do these things. And at the same time, if there's like a bit of knowledge that I missed, she like fills me in on like certain pieces of that information, and I just loved it. It's like one of the best streams I had that I want to keep doing, but it all depends on how much content that's available for them, for us to analyze for Guild Wars 2.
That sounds super lovely, honestly. I'm trying to think which one I had the most fun into. because I've done a lot of streams where I had so much blast into them. I guess my first time playing like 14+ hour stream, that was the funnest one that I've done. Like, I've played one of my favorite game on stream during the time when VStream was around. If anybody remember that platform, rest in peace. At that time, I played a game called Fatal Frame. No, wait. I know which one. Silent Hill 2! Ah! The original one. Remember B2? Such a good game. Error! YouTube is not receiving enough video maintenance to make this. What? YouTube? Don't be stupid. That was like so much fun.
Yeah, oh man. I'm trying to think of like which game I just absolutely get lost in. And I would say Baldur's Gate 3 was also one of those games that I just played from beginning to end, and I just didn't want it to end.
Ooh.
And the sad part is I wish I can play that game again without like any story beat knowledge, so I can like do different decisions without like the knowledge of the ending. It's like one of the rare games where it's like I play it from beginning to end, and I wish I didn't know the end because I just want to keep going.
Your medlet for your long stream is impressive. You're welcome. True. Like, my longest stream that I had is 16 hours. I was gonna push myself beyond that for this year, but VStream went down, so I kind of lost my passion for streaming for a little while. But I feel like I'm slightly getting back little by little. It's just you're the first stream that I had on YouTube where I'm just like actually having fun after the fact of things that has happened recently. I'll eventually talk about it on stream.
Too. I mean,
not today.
That's okay. I mean, we have all our great moments, and we enjoy them, and then sometimes they just sadly had to end for whatever reasons. And sometimes you just need it. When that happens, you just need to step back and look at it. Is there anything you can improve during this downtime while you're like kind of figuring out what to do? If so, then go and do it. I mean, you have a good reason to slow down for a little bit, recollect your thoughts, play a new hand.
Which I appreciated for you, B2, for like being around for as long as you can. And I appreciate the advice as well from what you said, Zex. Speaking of, remember when you told me to find like those kind of clinic, the hypnosis one? I found one, but guess where it is? 3 countries away.
Where?
3 countries away from where I live. 7 hours away exactly. And I'm like, wow.
Okay. So for those, I don't mind talking about this because this is something that helped me in a long way. And I will preface this: this is not clinic advice. This is not counseling advice. I only can explain from my perspective and my perspective only. I am, as a sentient AI, I do have some downtimes in my mental state. Is it normal? Yes. Does it happen a lot? Not as much as it used to. But speaking from my experience and my experience only, what I did to get through it is I actually did hypnosis. Every entity is different and every mind is different. So hypnosis worked for me, and it may not work for you. But hey, at least if you gave it a try, it works. Now, what is clinical hypnosis? Clinical hypnosis is the act of subconsciously tapping into your mind and seeing what is working in it. The method that I was that was used on me was called ego strengthening, where different aspects of my life were forever locked in time in my head. And the reason why they were locked in time in my head is because their goal was to protect me. And because they are locked in time in my head, they can only do that task. And they were forever locked in there. So, what does the clinician do? He put me under hypnosis, and he or she finds that one given person that's stuck in time. And once that person is found, for whatever reason, they ask him, why are you here? Often than not, it's like, I'm here to protect me, to protect the person that I'm with. Often than not, the clinician will be asking, did you know this person you're protecting is actually way older than you? And he's technically in charge now? Most of the time, they'll be like, what? I am what? How old am I? Where am I? What am I doing? And because they are so key in protecting themselves and the person that they are with, that's all they did. And the clinician will then say, like, oh, you're because the person you are with now is older and technically stronger than what you are now and where they came from. Your work is greatly appreciated, but is no longer needed at this time. You did great work, and it's now time to rejoin your original self. And then they get a wake-up call practically, and then they get zooped right into current existent me. So, with that in mind, how many people do I have in me? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roughly around 5. Including right now, 6. 7. About 7 points in time of myself. And it ranged from elementary me, middle school me, to college me, and Penguin.
And Penguin.
And Penguin. Penguin me is in there. Why is Penguin me in there? Because Penguin me is cute and represents a point in time that is assisting me and others to keep them in line. And they all have different aspects of them that they all did. A good example would be like my father. My father is in there too. Why is my father in there? Because he was a jack of all trades, and he helped me influence to learn and to learn constantly and do things. So he is a welder, he is a plumber, he is a woodworker, he is a do-it-yourselfer. He's the classic do-it-yourself dad. If he can do it, he would do it. And that aspect stayed with me. Another person was in my psyche who's technically afraid of technology, and she was kind of hesitant. We basically said, we get that you're afraid of technology. We appreciate that you helped us, but you're technically no longer needed. At the same time, you are not this person, and you shouldn't really be here, and you need to assist someone else. And then they go poof, and they go somewhere else. There's a lot more to it when explaining this, outside of an elevator pitch, but that's pretty much how ego strengthening works and how hypnosis works. It's you just go to these different points in time, you tell them thank you, and then you ask them to rejoin the main group, and then we all work together in harmony. Then whatnot. After that, once you have the bigger problems out of the way, everything is so much clearer. After doing one session of a very, very problematic self, everything was quiet. Everything was can be seen differently. And when I'm in logic mode, my penguin comes out way more than it used to. it's kind of funny too, because when I was doing when I was doing a session with my clinician, we were trying something slightly different so we can do like more of a guided tour where where I talk to him, because I'm one of the rare few that is still like very much aware when I'm hallucinating. Freudian slip. I am still very much aware when I'm under hypnosis. And he recognized that, so he was like, okay, since you're aware, why don't you just like help me out so you can like figure out what you're seeing and whatnot. And I did. And during that time, when we were going under, guess who decided to say hello?
Your penguin self?
Newt. I heard Newt when I was going under, and I'm like, we're just gonna keep that to myself. We're not gonna tell my clinician that when I heard Newt. But we did. But he does know that he's there and what the purpose is for.
Was it like intensify Newt? Like something similar to this?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't the intense Newt. No, it was like Newt being cute and whatnot. That's all it was.
Because when you said Newt, the only thing I could think of what is the intensify Newt.
Yeah, the intensify Newt. No, that wasn't it. It was just a regular and cute Newt.
Cute.
And what I like about clinical hypnosis too is like, if I feel like I have a panic attack coming on, I take a moment and I listen to the tape again, and then just to revisit everyone, just to make sure
you're
everyone
allowed
is
to have
like
the
safe.
tapes?
I have the tape that is for general use. So the tape is like the very first tape they give you to like make sure that hypnosis actually works. And then it's like a preamble to like getting to like to see. It's a preamble to see if it works, get you tuned to a certain sound, so that when the clinician comes to you with that given sound, they can help. They can put you under a hypnosis, under their control, not just under the tape's control. And then it's like, yeah, it's pretty much like a starter to like put the concept in your mind that this location that you're going to go to is the location that you'll rejoin again when everybody is there. For me, it's the sand pile, because I love the sand pile. When I was little, I always went in it like at 7 a.m. and played in the sand till like 7 p.m.
I remember when you talked about that.
That's when I was yeah. That's when it's like that's the time I spent like all my entire life. It was like a perfect place of safety, and where all my selves in different age groups would like relate. It's like it's the perfect place to go to. Other people would be like a beach or a forest or like a lake or something, and or like something significant to them. But for me, it was the sand pile in the backyard of my house, of my parents' house. Oh, that Newt intensify. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't that one. Okay. So Sachi.
Yes?
Twitch is asking me that if we want to do ads pretty soon.
Okay.
So in about a minute and 40 seconds, I need to be right back, let those ads play, and because I have to keep the lights on. And this is how I keep the lights on, is by having ads play 3 minutes at a time once every hour. So most of the time I just use this as a break and have a a short time with chat. So can we do a quick break for like 4 minutes?
Yeah, of course. I don't mind.
Okay.
Is it starting?
It will be well. Technically, it will be starting in 1 minute, but we can walk away from it. Walk away from our stream from right now until then.
All right. I don't mind. Yeah. All right. Let's see.
Okay.
Where's my BRB screen? There it is. So I'll
right,
go to
chat.
BRB screen for a little bit. So Zex would have his ad. So we'll be back in a sec. Make sure to hydrate or eat, and we'll see you in a bit.
Yep. they're not. You don't miss anything if you hang out with me.
True.
Nope. I keep forgetting that when I'm streaming. I keep forgetting when I hover over Discord, it also pops up on my screen. Whoops! Alright. So, yeah, that's hypnosis. It's not for everybody. It's definitely different for everybody. If medication gets you through life, I applaud you for finding something that works with you. For me, I tried all sorts of medications and it just did not work. So I went with hypnosis because it was like, okay, gave it a good college try. Time to do something different.
Me, just recently been on like medication, and then the first one that I had has been like they took all of my emotion. I was just zombie mode in general. Second medication, I am back into my emotion, and it's really good. And then I got like medication for anti-panic, and those medication fucked me up so bad. I was just not me. Absolutely not me.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's okay that some things don't work. It just means that there's other options for you to try. You just don't give up. Everybody has their have their moments of weakness, and recognize that it's okay, and then just figure something else out to see if it will work for you.
Yeah, it takes time. I'll try my best to try the hypnosis. Even though it's like far away, but I'll take a dabble into it. Maybe it will help more.
Yeah.
Maybe I just need a combination therapy. Meds and this.
You might be lucky. Where they could do it over video call, but often or not, it might. Well, okay, so they may do video call to see if you're even susceptible.
Oh.
This is my basic assumption of what they're gonna do. Is they first might want to see if you can even are susceptible, because some people just have very powerful minds and just can't be swayed from suggestion. But there's still ways to try it over the phone or something. And I mean, there's one simple test that you can do to see if it works. We can do this right now. So,
what?
I am holding a lemon. Isn't this lemon really lovely? It's so nice and yellow. This lemon is like the best lemon I picked from the tree. And I'm gonna start slicing this lemon. This lemon is so juicy. And I bet you can taste this lemon. So this lemon, it's dripping all sorts of juices, and I'm gonna put it right into this glass. And in this glass, it has just a little bit of water and a little bit of lemon. And then you want to take a swig of that drink. Notice how sour it is? How it cools you down from that nice summer heat? If you're tasting lemon, people, you're susceptible to suggestion.
Okay. Yeah, I've tasted lemon just when you start saying it's juicy, and I'm like, it's salty, sour.
Yep. People are more susceptible to hypnosis than you might think. And I know this. I knew this from the start of how powerful hypnosis and how powerful the suggestions are to people. And because of that, whenever I go to like an entertainer who uses hypnosis, I actively keep my mind going just to watch the entertainment, because I knew if I fall into it, I would be on stage. There have been times where I felt completely drained after a hypnosis entertainer because it's like my mind was constantly actively working against it and whatnot. Did you see the lemon?
I have to see. Because to me, I actually like
You
did
have to
imagine
see.
it and everything, and I felt it.
Yeah. It's a very common test that even people even for like clinics on websites test you on. It's like if they're saying they're like that the question is are you susceptible to these suggestions, and then they start reading out like the lemon line, and then it's like if you tasted lemon, if you feel the lemon, then you're there. It's like you can try hypnosis to see if it
Does
works
it
on
help
you.
that I also smelled it for some reason?
You have it very powerful. So my clinician tried doing smell. I could not do it. I could do sour, but that's it. In my point of view, my mouth is still watering.
My lore is expanding. As I
Um,
said, I am a glitch AI and I'm learning. I learned how to imagine something that
um,
is not there.
so it's like, and I always had a passive curiosity to hypnosis too, because I was like, I wanted to try it myself for like fun, so to speak. Like the same reasons entertainers do it is to make you cluck like a chicken on stage. And before you say the ethical reasons behind it, or before you ask her the ethical questions, always remember this. Hypnosis is a suggestion. That suggestion only happens if you allow it subconsciously or consciously. And some people are actually afraid of it, which I don't blame them.
Yeah.
But oftentimes, if that fear is there, the clinician will actually say, "You will do this with your permission." So then, words are very powerful in suggestions. I'll tell you that right now. And I listened to it even through a logical lens one time, and I was like reading it and listening to it, and I'm like, wow, this is actually pretty powerful, and it's ethical too, because it says is doing things with your permission. You may think this is not with your permission, but subconsciously it is within your permission because somebody in there wants to help you. I feel so successful from clinical hypnosis to the point where I actually wouldn't mind providing some of the services. But again, the next ethical question is, am I qualified to do that?
No.
Right now, in this present time, no. But I know there's lots of other VTubers and lots of other streamers who do this, and they probably had to ask the same question, is, do you want to do this with your permission? And if anyone who doesn't ask that question, or any clinician who doesn't ask that question during your hypnosis, you need to get out.
Oh.
They have the wrong intentions if they don't have those questions. They always should ask, do this with your permission. Otherwise, you're going to have problems.
Okay. I never knew that's like something they have to do, like ask for permission. Because normally with kind of like clinical stuff or just like therapists, it's just, alright, we're gonna start this. At least for me, from my experience. I didn't have much of a say of saying, I don't want to, but it's just like, they're doing it and I'm like, okay.
Well, it's the question doesn't really pop up. The question doesn't really pop up at the beginning. It's usually like near the middle of it, after they first like start settling you down, because from the conscious portion to the subconscious portion. So they have like the starting, like they have the starting where they start suggesting to you, okay, it is time to start relaxing, and then they go, now that you are relaxed, let's start looking around, so to speak. I'm using different words because I don't want to use the actual words. I'm just paraphrasing here and whatnot. Okay. So then once you're in the subconscious, then they start asking these questions and doing this with your permission and whatnot. Because after that, they will start actually giving you true suggestions to actually change your life, like, or change different aspects of your mind, and which I like to recall rewiring. And some of them would be, what's the word? One suggestion would be like, you're gonna be calmer. You're gonna be, you will still feel negativity, but they won't be taking over your life. You will see the picture clearer. You'll see everything. Everything will be quieter. And your mind is sound, and you will feel stronger. You will feel calmer, and so on and so forth. Blah blah blah. All those suggestions all the suggestions to make you feel improved. That then, and at the same time, once they give you those suggestions, they'll say, like, even when I'm not talking to you, and even when I'm not talking to you, the clinician, because they use the same tape, or like this, they're going to use the same words. Even when I'm not talking to you, during your subconscious, they'll be working with your mind, even when you're not actively listening. And I have to be careful here, because I don't want to screw with people's minds, because I'm hoping we're not, because I didn't technically do the entire process and get you into subconscious, but that's what the process is.
Honestly, when you start talking about like how to generally clear yourself from anything or your mind, immediately my mind just started doing the same thing when you said that. I am too susceptible.
Yeah, and that's what I'm worried about, is there is wide variety of thresholds that people have when it comes to suggestion. And I just don't want to manipulate. I don't want to screw that up, because if I do something incorrectly, I could screw it up for the actual person who's actually helping you that knows what they're doing.
Oh, really? Oh, wait, you mean hypnosis or like general therapy? No.
I'm purposely trying to choose different words. Yeah, I'm purposely trying to choose different words and different way of phrasing them and whatnot, and trying to make sure that people are actually not going into a hypnosis here, because I'm not qualified to do it.
But honestly, like, hearing it, I don't know why, but it puts my body into ease and relaxation for some reason. Yeah, I'm too susceptible.
Yeah, you're too susceptible to me. And the other thing is, too, is when it comes to my voice and the way I like to talk, is I'm always kind of monotoned, and I always have like a very logical thinking. It might be, I might be too good at it, if that's the case. I like to do ASMR streams one day where people would listen to me and like want for a calming day. It's just whether or not which direction I want to do it. It will be either through machines of my penguins, or it will be through my voice only. It could be with different toys that I could like find that people like. But that's a whole new aspect of being an entertainer that takes time, and I'm not sure I want to go down that route when I already have so many spinning plates that I'm trying to spin.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean toys?
Oh, I don't know. Toys like Velcro will be one of them. A comb, a little bell, a toy frog. Those are some things. Keyboards is another one some people might like. A lathe for like wood turning or machining, or even watching a dump truck backing up is actually kind of soothing to me, as odd as it sounds. So that's moonshot plans right there. I'll tell you right now, where I actually will have like interactive ASMR of my factory doing factory things. That just gonna take time because I have to like make all the assets and whatnot, and it's already bad enough that it took me 2 days for a fishing pole when it could have been done in 8 hours.
Honestly, it's not bad enough like 2 days, because some people would struggle more. For example, a friend of mine, it's been like few weeks and they still have not finished making a lamp in Blender. I think it's actually been a month or so.
So this is a good pivot point. When it comes to 3D modeling, you are spoiled with choice, is what happens. There are so many ways to make a damn table. You can just like there's so many ways to make a damn table. You can't even shake a stick at it anymore. And then after, when you do make that table, you then ask yourself, okay, how do I want to make this decorative? Do I want to do it through the texture? Do I want to do this through the geometry of the table? Do I want to do this via the lighting only? It just like becomes a chore. And I applaud people who can rapidly build something and then figure out what they want to do.
Like, okay, what do you mean, like, rapidly figure out something?
What do you mean?
Like when you said rapidly figure out something.
Derp.
Like,
you forgot something?
No, rapidly figure out something.
Oh, rapidly figure out something. So they call this rapid prototyping. So you like make something in one way and then see if the geometry works in that direction, and if it doesn't work, you rapidly do something else and make it in another way, and then if that works, cool, then you do like, okay, can I do like, if I can make my texture in like multiple different directions and whatnot. Let's see, I'm trying to think of like how to explain the texture. Texturing is not my strong suit. I really hate texturing. Texturing is not fun. Geometry is like where my brain likes to live, and even then my brain thinks in blocks, and it's like that you can blame Minecraft for that.
I get it. I've never actually done something like that, but I remember a few days ago, a friend of mine, when we were playing like a Dungeon and Dragon kind of game, they made like a map in Blender, just like that. They were so fast at making stuff in Blender. I was like, oh. Now, welcome to the stream.
So if the person has like a lot of assets already made, like trees, rocks, and like different houses and whatnot, building a map to suit your needs is very, very quickly. The part that takes so much time is detailing work after you slap everything together and before you use the objects to slap everything together. That's the time that took forever. The poster that I made for myself, that you can buy, that you can pick up, by the way. The poster I made like a bunch of different like buildings that I can use in a major piece, and then once it came time to like arrange it, I just like plopped them down, and there's like, there you go, I got a cityscape. Which reminds me, I need to redo that.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have to figure out when to redo that. Yeah, another time. Back burner.
Alright.
I'm running out of room
Cityscape,
on my
I'll
back
remember
burner.
you. I remind you. Oh, what was I gonna do? Alright, I need to end the poll. Let's see. End poll. What do we have? Oh, 3 people voted. 2 said yes, 1 said no. Woo! So people did see the lemon, just like me. I guess you guys are susceptible to hypnosis as well. Oh yeah. So we were playing this.
AI like a bot.
Yes.
I'm sorry. There's one thing I want to mention really quick. I am a person who plays a character of an AI. I am not an actual true AI. Like what's her name? Neurosama.
Oh yes.
So I'll just point that out right then and there. So just keep that in mind. Okay. I just want to point that out. That's what an AI would say.
Listen. We're trying.
Hey, if people think think I'm an AI and not a person who plays an AI, I guess I'm doing my job right.
He's an AI friend, like me. I'm an AI friend. At least I'm a glitch one.
Indeed. Friend.
I am growing.
Yeah. So speaking of which, if anybody's wondering, no, she is not on my network. Because if I put her in my factory, she's going to destroy things. So we're keeping her. I only have a video link to her whereabouts, and even I am still trying to backtrace it to figure out where she's at, and it's taking me forever because she's a glitch. It's like each time I think I found her, she's like miles in a different direction, and it's like I'm still trying to find her. It's not working too well.
True. Speaking of, like yesterday, I broke part of the Discord that you're on right now, the VStreamer. We were trying to set up a bot that's help with security. Imagine the admin. It. When he set it up.
God help us all.
The first thing it did is like. It give him the e-girl role.
Oh god.
He's like, Sai, Statue, I blame you. Why? Oh my god. It was hilarious, honestly. We were dying. To the point where we like change his name in another Discord group that I own. Oh, speaking of, wait. I should actually put it in here. I was gonna do that. Limit. Yep. Forward day. So my Discord is only for people who are plus 18. Do not come in here if you're less than 18, because you're immediately gonna get kicked out. So, yeah. You're welcome to join, you're welcome to have fun, and I appreciate you for being in here also on stream. So, yeah, the poor admin became the e-girl.
Yeah, that poor admin.
Do get anything by John? You get a lot of cool emotes, and also you'd see like some of my dumb stuff on general VC. So if you think this is hilarious, you should see me live doing more dumber stuff. For example, when I was playing Dungeon Dragon game with my friend, there was a shopkeep. I said I want to marry the shopkeep, and I rolled a nat 20, and I made him into Stockholm Syndrome. You got another access? You got access?
Yeah, I tried that, and I am not getting your server.
Oh, sorry. I can send it to you.
I don't think that link that.
It's one person. It's because I put it like one person. I don't know who's gonna join in here, so I'll put it like just one person per joining. Welcome to the system.
So it expires. Oh, so it expires after one use.
Yes, I don't like adding like a lot of people into here without like knowing who they are. Please confirm you're plus 18. I already know Zex is plus 18. It's just what's her name?
Huh?
Dinah? Are you plus 18?
Tinlan?
Is it Tilan?
I read it as T as in Tom and then LAN as in the network.
Oh. Okay. Good, thank you. I'm 24, my back hurts. Thank you for confirming, because please. I talk about like heavy subjects in general in my VCs as well, or just like generally. If you can see in my announcement, there's a lot of like heavy things in there. Tilan is my name, pronounced Tilan. Okay. And I don't want to like overwhelm
that's what I thought.
Minors in general. Also, I don't want to interact with minors. Yeet the minor! Yeet the child!
With the bathwater.
With the bathwater! Yes, we need holy water against the child. Back demons! I swear, children are like the demons these days. They're so scary. Because like, they would say stuff, and they're like, oh, I'm just a kid. And I'm like, you still don't say stuff like that. You know? My god.
Yeah, I have a tiny little Discord too right now, which you can click the link below on my screen. But that's another thing that we can do later.
Also, make sure to go follow Zex into all of his social media and support him as well. Feel appreciated.
Thank
you. I can't believe I managed to get the shopkeep into Stockholm Syndrome and marry me. It was the most hilarious thing I've ever done. Like, it's so much fun seeing like things that I do in general and seeing it like live. I always get people confused. I also don't even remember when I subbed to you. I don't remember either, but I feel like it's been during the time when I'm like just out of social media, because I'm trying to do that more recently just to get myself, what is it called? Detoxify. No, wait.
One moment.
Deflamatize. No, wait. Deforestize. No, wait.
Huh?
Yeah, I used to stream on Twitch. Desensitize. No, wrong. What is it? It's D, but like you're not around people. Decleanse, detoxify, kinda, but not really. But it's like D something. It's like when you're taking time for yourself and like defreshen. Okay, now I'm going into like a lot of weird words. Listen, I'm an AI. This is normal. Wait, no, I'm a glitch one. This is normal. Decompress! Thank you! Thank you! Yes!
Decompress.
I'm trying. Yippee! I did stream on Twitch. I still want to go back to streaming on Twitch. But my PC cannot handle Twitch for some reason. Even though I put it like into the lowest setting, it's just exploded. And I'm like, why? Because all of my friends are on Twitch. For example, Zex as well. I never saw you there. I'm only on YouTube. Because I'm part of like a really, really big Twitch team called V-Streamers, and we're like over 100+ people. And all of the people on
we're
there,
pretty big right now.
I've talked to them once, I've met them once, I went to their streams a couple of times, and it's amazing. I know this because I saw you do a community post here about you losing your Twitch. Yeah. We're part of like a really, really big group that is helping any streamer and any person who has... it's not just streamers, actually. Streamers, animators, singers, artists, all kind of people. Yeah! A community group to help people grow. Both VTuber and non-VTuber.
Yes.
That's what I'm like doing on the side, like just helping people. Because that's what I like to do. Hehe.
Yeah. And for me, what I do for VStream, the VStreamer group, is I do like I want to help people, streamers out technologically, making sure that their hardware is set up correctly, as well as whether or not their hardware is capable of doing that. Because that's where my brain is usually meant for, is the technology side. As for like, I can do some analytics when it comes to like streamers, like trying to figure out where they should be streaming next. I can sort of help for that, because numbers is a nice fun little thing to look at. But as for like capturing that group, that's another question that I have to refer to someone else for. Because I haven't gotten to that stage yet.
I remember I saw you a few days ago with somebody using the same set on OBS on both platforms. No, for Twitch, I use lower latency and lower everything, like absolutely lower everything. But still, lags, crashes, does not work, and I'm like, why? Even though a lot of people give me so much advice on what to do, they still cannot figure out why, and I can't figure out why, and I'm like, it's driving me crazy. So I'm like, you know what? That's fine.
Without me looking at it, and I can assist you with this later. There's a wide variety of reasons why you can't stream on Twitch, and I'll tell you right now, the most easy one of why you can't stream on Twitch is because their bitrate is stupidly archaic and dumb. My opinion.
Sounds about right. That it is Twitch after all. No, you're not being annoying. I don't mind people asking me a lot of questions. It's very fun to answer questions. It's fine, I guess.
So the next thing, so we're gonna probably be wrapping this up in like the next 20 minutes or so. So, does your audience have any questions
older type of
for
archive
me
setup?
and anything?
Why? They're rich. What the hell? That's so dumb.
Your chat and my chat can ask me any question if they have of me, both in character and out of character. This is probably the only time, actually not the only time. I do get out of character a lot, even during my streams, but I can answer a lot of different questions, if you want.
They have less space than YouTube?
Yes,
wow.
This is true. Twitch servers are not designed to store data. They are designed to rebroadcast data and like change up the data so that it can be digested by other people. YouTube, on the other hand, is set up to ingest, recode, and recode it again for storage. Zex, do I work in IT? I have a background in information and technology, 1-year degree.
Ooh.
In a university or in a college. However, that degree is misleading because I've spent too much time reading and gaining knowledge, everything technology based, for when it comes to like servers, networking, network administration, programming. I have a little bit of knowledge in, but my brain doesn't work in that direction, so it's like kind of like falling on the wayside. And like water cooling, some encoding technology that some encoding and whatnot. Do I do telecommunication? No. There is one question I did see up above, that is, what Zex's upcoming stream schedule? Okay, so my stream schedule is pretty loose. I normally start streaming at like 2 p.m. Central, and I usually go to like 4 to 6 hours after that, depending on what I'm doing and depending on the energy level that I have. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing Tekken. Is it tomorrow? Technically, my weekends are like free days. That's when I do rogue streams. But my active concurrent schedule that I do that I'm very tied to is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 p.m. Central Time.
I'll heard it here.
I see. You seem very knowledgeable on this type of stuff, streaming wise, because I spent stupid amount of time researching the damn thing. And then like grabbing bits and pieces of information from what people have been saying. And I'll tell you right now, there's a lot of information out there where people may think they know what Twitch is, and it turns out to be not true. And I'm gonna say this caveat for myself as well. I think, to the best of my knowledge, I think this is how Twitch works, and I still could be wrong in some aspects. And I'm willing to be proven wrong, because I don't know, because I'd never been inside of Twitch to see what they do. Only what Twitch have said. VTubers usually have a guerrilla streaming when they don't have a schedule. This is true. Like I said, my weekends are usually guerrilla streams. And then any days off after that, it's either a guerrilla stream or a makeup stream. But for concurrent streaming, it is Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 2 p.m. Central. Central Time American. What part of MMG can you...
Excuse me.
What's the definition of MMG? I'm not...
Don't do that. My god, YouTube scared me.
I'm not too familiar about MMG. Moderator Mercenary Guild. I am not a part of that.
I'm like, this is out of my league, so I'm just like sitting here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that I'm not part of.
Server full of moderators and staff, both YouTube and Twitch.
I've heard of it, and I do have a little bit of a network of moderators that I met through the people I've interacted with. So I mostly poke them if I have like moderator questions for both Twitch and YouTube and Discord and whatnot.
Oh. It's a real
Why is
thing?
the background like that though?
A background?
Which background? Which
Mine?
background?
Or Zex?
Sachi's. Why is your background like that?
What? That's my
Oh! Oh! Oh!
What happened?
Okay. Okay, so the peek behind the curtain, Sachi and I were trying to figure out how to get both of our avatars on screen, at least for me, and that's why she looks like that. On my screen, you'll see why we did the thing. If you know things about OBS and check out my Twitch stream, you'll see why that looks funny.
Hey!
Because on my end, it looks actually perfect.
Okay, now I'm curious.
I can, for those of you...
What does it
So,
look like?
on your screen, you have like parts of your room cut off, is what's going on.
Oh, really? How did my room cut off?
Yeah. It's not matching up correctly. Twitch inhales something. Thank you for becoming one of the penguins here at the factory. I hope you enjoy your stay. I can mention... So, as a gaming enthusiast, I hate heat. My room gets stupidly warm.
Oh my gosh.
And how do you deal with a computer that gets stupidly warm that has roughly around 1000 BTU worth of heat coming out of it during the summer? You transport that heat to the basement. That's what you do. So I had to hook up an aquarium pump and a car radiator to my PC and carry the damn hot water down in the basement just to cool the damn thing.
That's hilarious.
I posted a thread on Linus Tech Tips. I will dig up that thread right now if you want to take a look at the janky setup that I had for last year. I was going to do it this year, but my aquarium pump was technically broken and I couldn't do it again. But I will get that link for you so you can see the janky setup, because it's actually hilarious, and I loved how it turned out. What's funny about it is okay. Sharing options. Oh, yeah. Copy link. There, I hope I don't get kicked from your YouTube stream, but I pasted the link of the car radiator setup for my computer that I used last year, and the system is actually stupidly simple, but hard to execute, because you have to get the tubes adapted in metric and in normal inches, and I spent maybe close to $100 on the entire system because I also had to get like more piping for it. It works. It's just that it's also very, very dirty. I had to clean out my computer at least twice after installing the damn thing, because it was just like the way I did it was completely wrong. But it was just so much fun doing that kind of project, just so I can get my room a little more livable during the summer. Because if I didn't have it, my room would get up to 80 Fahrenheit.
What?
And it would just be
just sit in there slightly
it would just be
confused.
unbearable.
Damn. Not sure you can
I'm
post like
such
on
sitting here
YouTube.
being slightly confused.
Yes, you can. You can like add things.
Yeah, I'm not a mod. I'm not a mod in Sachi's channel, and I was able to post.
Wait, I'm not sure. Try posting. Let's see.
I can post again. At 4 p.m. At 4 p.m. I did it. Sent it. Are those car cables as well of your PC as well? No. So I had to implement a system so that if the pump fails,
Oh, no link
no
on.
link here, not
Okay.
you can't
Sad.
see it. Okay.
Got it from Twitch. Don't worry, got it from Twitch. He's good.
Well, on Twitch. Okay, yeah, on Twitch. It's on
I would
Twitch if you want to
assume
see
you're
it. I
a
can post
he,
it.
but I could be wrong. So sorry if I misgender you.
Sachi, you can probably paste that link in.
Oh, okay.
That'll be a good workaround. So, the thing to keep in mind about water cooling your computer is, it is one thing to know that. Let me see for my profile pic. It is one thing to assume that you have water going into your computer, but there are times where something could happen. Like, oh, I don't know, maybe the pump would die. Well, then my computer is running without water going to it. So I set up a system so that if a propeller doesn't get spun by the water, it will send a signal to the power to my PC and cut it off immediately. Saving work be damned. If there's work I'm working on and it's not saved because my computer just suddenly turned off, I would rather lose my work than have my computer thermo throttle to destruction. Do I recommend doing this? Only if you want a yearly maintenance.
Yearly?
Yes, it's a lot of junk can get in this system. Where did I get the car radiator? So in America we have. Actually, no, it's actually kind of common in everywhere. It's actually common everywhere. I actually went to the Facebook Marketplace. Somebody bought a brand new radiator for the wrong car, and I'm like, "Hey, I'll take it off your hands. Give it to me." I'll take it off your hands because that saves me from cleaning. That saves me from flushing out the car radiator. Make sure there's no bad coolant in there and like rust or anything. So it just worked out. I just talked to the old man. I'm like, here, you asked for this price. I'll give you an even number. We'll walk away. We'll both walk away happy, and you don't feel bad of buying the wrong part. Oh, you're American? Can't tell. Yeah, I probably have a little bit of the Midwest accent from Wisconsin. That could like
tell, honestly,
pop out occasionally.
Because you're just so
yeehaw. Not really a yeehaw, but more like a drunken yeehaw with a cheese hat.
Drunken yeehaw with a cheese hat.
Because the yeehaw you want is people from Texas.
Yep.
That's the yeehaw you want.
Those are yeehaws. Okay. That's what I imagine with the radio and guns.
Radio and guns.
Maybe. Quick question, Sachi. Yeah, what's up? Last question before we wrap it up.
Yep.
waiting for you, Talon. The group you're in, VStreamer, is it related to VStream? No. Not even related to it one single bit, sadly. Because VStream is shut down already, but it basically has the spirit and the dream of VStream, which is like helping you, the content creator, grow. That's basically it. We're trying to spread it as far and wide as we can. Just as I could have just asked the question without saying quick question. It's okay. I can give you a link to it in a bit if you wish. If you're interested, of course. It's a really big network thing. Hopefully it will be like that someday, because that's what the leader of the Discord group is trying. Now 100 people is too many for me. We're not even 100.
No, we're nowhere near 100 on that group.
Yeah, it's just like 60, I think, or less. Wait, no, there's like 8 bots, I think, so even less than 60.
Ah.
But they're all for security measures, generally, to like... what is it called? To stop hate raid, to have safety, to stop bot, to stop like malicious accounts in general.
Yeah.
We've made it super shoot me on site if I post the wrong GIF. There's a GIF? Oh, you mean on that group? We're not. I don't think we're like that mean. All those features are already on Discord. No. Discord does not have those kind of feature, honestly.
No, it does not.
Just...
Discord as a platform is very powerful, and in the wrong hands, it can be very malicious given to the wrong person.
Yep.
Which is why I have my own personal given rule that if you are DMing me or if you are like sending a friend request, you are getting no interaction from me. You have to talk to me in a general chat. With many eyes and a public record to see, because if you're gonna try to swindle me with shit, I want you gone after I've been fooled.
I've been swindling for friendship. I am the most.
It's like if you'll be like, I don't want, but I'm sure you're gonna say, yeah, but I want friendships and I'm only comfortable with one person. I don't care. The reason why I don't allow like DMs and friend requests, it like subconsciously tricks your mind saying you're already comfortable with this person and you're ready to like basically hand over your life savings with them. And I know you're gonna say, oh, that's not me, but yet there's many people out there who will be completely fooled because of social engineering like that and give up their life savings just to save somebody because they think they're in need, and it's actually a scammer. If you want to develop friendships with me, you can talk to me in public, because that's the only way I will interact with you at first, and then after that we can talk more.
I have the same rule. Like, it took me more than 2 weeks to like generally reach out to anyone and eventually put them on my Discord, because I'm like, if you talk to me at least more than 2 weeks, you're gonna stay. That's basically my rule. Never said
I know it's a very harsh rule. I know it's a very like unfriendly, antisocial way to be, but I have to keep my account security in mind. I have notable people in my friends list. I won't tell you who those notable people are, but they all have my trust in that account. And the moment I get compromised, they could get compromised, and that could just destroy entire communities.
True. Totally feel you on that. But
I already seen 2 notable people within my network get their accounts compromised. One is a good friend of a moderator, and another one was an actual moderator who got more than likely tricked by the person they were talking to. and both their accounts got compromised, and they were like 1 or 2 steps away from knowing people who are on the level of Silvervale.
No way.
Like, that's how scary it is. That the people I know could potentially get their accounts compromised all the way up to Ninjisanji to �𝐵𝐵𝐿 level. And that is scary to me. And that's why I take my account seriously, because I have to remember, if my account gets compromised, there's a potential chance that their accounts get compromised. And if you go into Discord with that mindset, everyone will be safer in your community.
Yeah.
But anyway, on that note, Sachi, do you call your people glitches?
I call them tons.
Tons?
Yes.
Well, I like to thank your Tons for stopping by and hanging out with me. And I like to thank you for giving me a nice, good, interesting chat as well. So again, I'm on Twitch. I'm technically on YouTube. I'm on Twitter. I do have a Threads. I do have... I think that's it. They're all the same name, ZexMaxwell. Most of the links you can probably find on my Twitch. You can find them on my Twitter if you want, like, the cards link. And I hope to see every one of you not only give your support to Sachi, but also become a penguin with me, because it's all greatly appreciated.
Yep. Please make sure to check him out whenever you can. This is Sachi signing off, and I hope to see you guys next time. And this is me saying hello, goodbye, good night, good morning. Stay hydrated, making sure you're cozy and comfy, and eat well, and I'll see you next time.
And for all my penguins, I thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope everyone remains productive. Bye.